Today we're going to be doing an at-home version of the hero workout, the Chief. Hold on. So it's going to be 5 rounds. It's pretty much just 5 3-minute AMRAPs with 1 minute of rest between your AMRAPs. The AMRAP is going to be 3 power cleans, 2 50-pound dumbbells is technically RX, 235 for ladies, 6 push-ups, 9 air squats, and a minute to rest. You don't have to use 2 dumbbells. If you just have 1 dumbbell, that's fine. I'm going to be demoing with 1 dumbbell today since I know most of you only have one of those things. If you really want to get creative, you can use a dumbbell and a kettlebell. Obviously, it's going to be challenging if they're different weights, but if you just want to do something a little different for this workout, that is an option. Really, it's going to be the push-ups here that most people are going to fail on. This goes so fast that by the time you get back to the push-ups on the 4th or 5th round, the triceps really start to burn out. So just keep that in mind. I'm not quite sure how many rounds or reps you guys will get, but I'm assuming this is enough for about probably 6 to 10 rounds in the beginning, maybe a little bit less towards the end, but we'll see when we get there. So for today's warm-up, you only need your body weight, so no extra equipment. So just make sure that you guys have some space. We're going to start off nice and simple. So we're just going to do 3 rounds of 3 movements. The first movement is just going to be 10 body weight good mornings. After your 10 body weight good mornings, you're going to give me 10 planking shoulder taps. And then after your 10 planking shoulder taps, you're just going to do 10 high knees. So let's do 3 rounds of that, 10 reps of each movement. So again, 10 body weight good mornings, 10 planking shoulder taps, 10 high knees. All right, when you guys are done with those 3 rounds, we're going to come onto the ground. We're going to go knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. And we're just going to go with 15 cat-cows, nice and slow. So you're going to pull your belly button towards the floor, chin up, and then you're going to tuck your chin. Upper back reaches towards the ceiling. So just go for 15 nice and slow reps. When you guys are done with your 15, you can stay on the ground. All right, and then after those cat-cows, we're gonna move into some bird dogs. So I'm gonna tuck my right elbow into my left knee, keeping my back as neutral as I can. I'm gonna extend the right arm and the left leg. I'm gonna come back to start. We're gonna go with 10 bird dogs per side. As you're reaching, try not to lean the torso. Think of it as kind of like a plank. All right, and then after your 10 and 10, we're gonna get into a deep lunge with the left leg forward. So I'm gonna have my heel a little bit further in front of my knee than I normally would for a regular lunge. From here, I'm gonna sink my hip forward, and then I'm gonna reach up. After that, I'm gonna touch the ground, extend my knee behind me, extend my knee, and then I'm gonna try and touch my nose to my knee. I'm just gonna go back and forth for 10 reps on each side. So arms up, hips forward, hands on the ground, nose to knee. We're gonna do 10 per side. Really try and lean forward, that way you get a stretch in the front of your hip. And then when you lean back, you're gonna be feeling it in your hamstring. All right, guys, nice job. When you're done with that, we're gonna move on to some plank walks. So I'm gonna keep my feet in place the whole time. I'm gonna have them closer together than I would for a regular plank, so toe to toe. From here, I'm gonna take 10 steps to the right, sorry, to the left. After my 10 steps to the left, I'm gonna take 10 steps to the right. So let's go 10 and 10 in each direction, 2 times. So toes all the way together, 10 steps to the left, 10 steps to the right, 10 more to the left, 10 more to the right. If you can't quite take 10 steps because your space is limited, just hold once you reach your end range for 5 seconds. When you guys are done with that, we're going to finish up the warm-up with some eccentric push-ups. So I'm going to get into the top of my push-up. From here, I'm going to take 5 seconds to come down, and then I'm going to press back up. Let's do that for 7 reps. So 5 seconds on the way down, and then press back up. Try to be explosive and push yourself away from the floor, kind of like a plyo push-up. So now we're going to start talking about the workout. Again, technically RX is 2 50-pound dumbbells, 235. For this workout, you can use just 1 dumbbell if that's all you have, or 1 kettlebell. If you want to make it more challenging or mix it up, you can have 2 that are the same weight or uneven. So if you think you might use 2, you can grab 2 for the warm-up, but for now, let's all grab 1 kind of warm-up weight.
Ursula,
What's up?
can I use a bar?
If you have a barbell, yeah.
How much should it be on it?
I would go, since this is relatively heavy, I would say probably 85, 95.
Okay, I can go 75 or 95. So 95?
I would go, why don't you do 75 in the warm-up, see how that feels, and then try 95.
It's
I've
only
always been able to cycle them pretty quickly. 95 is pretty light, but after 5 rounds, it does add up. So let's just try 75 in the warm-up first.
Okay.
All right, for all of you that have a dumbbell or a kettlebell out, we're going to go through the movement with 1 hand, and then we're going to go through the movement with 2 hands, just so that you guys get a feel of how different those 2 things are. So I'm going to start off nice and simple with some deadlifts. Now, depending on how you do the power cleans and whether you have 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, you might either want to do your deadlifts on the outside or your deadlifts in between your feet. So right now, let's try 3 outside the right, 3 outside the left, and then 3 in the middle with just 1 arm. Lena, you're just going to give me 10 empty bar deadlifts. All right, so we're gonna repeat that same thing, this time with high pulls. I want you guys to get a feel for the outside and the inside and then decide which one is more comfortable before you do the actual power clean. So this time I'm gonna start with the dumbbell outside my right foot. I'm just gonna high pull to my shoulder for 3 reps. After that, I'm gonna go to the center, high pull for 3 reps, and then I'm gonna do the left side for 3 reps. So let's do that right now. 3 on the right, 3 in the center, 3 on the left. Lena, you're just gonna give me 10 regular high pulls. All right, now we're gonna move on to the actual power clean. So again, I do want you guys to try all 3 of those just so that you get a feel for it. There's 2 ways that you can kind of do this. If you're strong enough and the weight is pretty light, you might just wanna have more of a hinge so that you're in a deadlift, clean all the way to the shoulders like that. Or if the weight is a little bit heavy, or if you feel unstable, I would do a slight bend of the knee so that it's more like an actual power clean. If you're going in the center, I honestly feel like it's a bit easier. You can kind of swing it more like a kettlebell. But anyway, let's go with 3 on the right, 3 in the center, 3 on the left. Lena, you're just gonna give me 10 power cleans. Lena, you're just gonna give me 5 reps with 75 and then try 5 with 95. The rest of you guys, we're gonna talk about another way that you can clean just 1 dumbbell. So the outside option or inside the legs works whether you have 1 dumbbell or 2, or if you're using 2 different objects, you can just do that same method. For those of you that have 1 dumbbell and don't wanna alternate sides or don't just wanna stick to one side, another way that you can clean the dumbbell is you can have it in the center. This is a little bit more iffy, but it still works. You can kind of hold the bottom of the dumbbell and set your hips like you would for regular power clean, and then just clean it to the shoulders like that. So there's a little bit less of a high pull, but this also helps because you get to use both hands instead of 1. So if you guys want to try that, let's just get 5 reps in right now. You can use it during the workout. I think it's great because it kind of saves the shoulders for the push-ups. All right, and when you guys are done warming up those power cleans, let's just go with 5 regular push-ups. If you struggle with the push-ups, you can do them off of your knees or you can do them to an elevated surface. So right now, let's just go with 5 push-ups. All right, and then after your 5 push-ups, we're gonna finish off nice and simple. We're just gonna go with 10 body weight air squats. Lena, how's the weight for the workout?
I mean, 75 is fine. 95 is like, I think I'm gonna be really tired later.
Well, why don't we go with 75 then? Because I do want you to treat it more like an AMRAP and not like, oh, I have to do singles.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll take it easy.
Yeah, let's just do 75. You can move a little bit faster. If it really feels like you're just not warmed up, or maybe that was a weird round, you can always throw it on during the rest.
Okay, I'll do that.
Cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna go over the workout one more time. I'm gonna take any questions and then we're gonna get started. So again, it's gonna be 5 rounds, 5 3-minute AMRAPs. You're starting off with 3 power cleans. Those should be touch and go fairly quick. After that, 6 push-ups. Keep in mind your shoulders are gonna be a little bit fried from those power cleans. For the first couple of AMRAPs and probably the first couple of sets of this workout in the AMRAP, these should be unbroken. And then 9 air squats. This is definitely not gonna take you a minute, probably not even 30 seconds. So I would say 6 to 8 rounds in the first 3 minutes should be doable. Probably the same thing for the second, and then it might drop off on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round. You do get a minute rest between AMRAPs, so it's not too bad. I would really just shake out the arms then, kind of try and squeeze the triceps a little bit, because for most people, the push-ups are going to be where people start to feel like they need to slow down. So take a second between the power cleans and the push-ups if you need to. I will be timing you guys, so I will call out when the 3 minutes is up, when we're resting, and what round it is. Any questions?
Yes.
What's up?
At the start of every round, do you start from the beginning or continue where you left off?
No. Every round, you start from the beginning.
Right.
Any other questions? All right, guys. If not, make sure that you have everything nearby. Again, we're starting with the power cleans. All right, guys. Power cleans in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds left in this round. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys, you have 1 minute to rest, and then we're going to start from the top again. Thirty more seconds to rest. All right, we're starting round 2 in 10 seconds. Again, we're going back to the power cleans. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds left in this round. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we have 3 more of these left. All right, we're going back to the power cleans in 10 seconds, guys. It's going to be round 3. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'll get a little lower on those air squats. Try and keep your chest up, guys. All right, 1 more minute left in this AMRAP. Last 10 seconds. Three, two, 1, and rest. 2 more rounds after this. Your triceps and shoulders are probably really starting to feel it right now, especially from those push-ups. Thirty more seconds left to rest. All right, 10 seconds. We're starting the 4th round in 3, 2, 1, and go. Last minute to work in this AMRAP. All right, last 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. We have one more round after this. Thirty more seconds of rest. All right, 10 seconds, guys. Round 5 in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, last minute of work, guys. Thirty more seconds. Last 10 seconds. Three, two, 1, and relax. All right, guys, nice job. Catch your breath. We're gonna do a quick cool down. You guys can unmute your mics for this portion of the workout. We're just gonna go with a simple lower body cool down. So you guys can either just balance or prop yourself up against the wall. We're gonna start off nice and simple with just 10 ankle circles in each direction on each foot. So 10 ankle circles clockwise, 10 ankle circles counterclockwise on each foot. All right, after your 10 clockwise and counterclockwise, this time we're gonna try to move just from the knee. So you're gonna try your best to draw 10 small circles counterclockwise and then 10 clockwise, just moving from the knee. You can do that on each leg. How are you guys all doing? Whew. All right, guys. From here, we're gonna just do one more. This time we're gonna move up from the knee to the hip. You can either have your legs straight for this or you can have your knee bent for this. We're gonna go with 10 circles counterclockwise and then 10 circles clockwise on each hip. All right, guys, nice job. That's pretty much all I have for you today. Hope you guys are doing well and staying healthy and safe right now.
Thank you, Ursula.
No problem. I will see you guys on Tuesday if you take off. And if not, enjoy the rest of your week, guys.
Thank you, Ursula.
You're
See you,
welcome.
Michael. See you, Johnny. Thanks, Lena.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Good to see ya.
See all you guys.